I got to do this over because I didn't do it right.
What happened?
I didn't hit the button.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Did it. Alright.
Well, I messed up, people. I didn't know, but I messed up. I'm going to tell you a little love story. Sober, clean love story. I met my wife at church. And from that day forward, we talked. She ended up moving in with me where I was staying at. And I used to have my own little company called Drink Escape. Well, the guy who's supposed to be up, my partner screwed me out of that. Because I wasn't a mechanic, he was. Well, I'm a landscaper, not a mechanic. Well, enough of that. This love story goes like this. After we met, my wife and I met in church. We talked for the first day. I dropped off. She decided to move in and hang around with me more because of what I told her. The drugs, drinking, or me. But before I met her, I was clean good 4 years. Now, on one Saturday evening, Saturday evening, I went and got some weed, because that's all I do. I do not drink, I do not do drugs, I smoke marijuana, because it helps me. Well, we went to this little park in South Tampa, down the street from where I was living at. To sit there, smoke the joint at the bench, seating. And I looked at my wife, I said, "You want to do a little something?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "I want to tell you a little story. We're going to be together. We're going to do this together." So we got up, after we smoked the joint, went to the home plate. We both stood on the home plate. I said, "Now, we just started together. We got together, right?" She said, "Yeah." "We are officially together." She said, "Yes." I said, "Now, remember what I said. Do you want a home or do you want that crap?" She said, "Yeah, I told you I wanted a home." I said, "Well, you ready for a trip?" She said, "Sure." I said, "Well, let's take a little walk." We walked to the first base. And all the way to the first base, I said, "Babe, this is bumpy. It's crooked. It's got a lot of curves, got a lot of hills." She said, "Why is that?" I said, "Because we just started off together." She said, "Oh, okay." So when we got to the first base, we both stood on the first base. We decided to stand there together. I said, "Let's do this together," because it would mean a lot. So it did. I said, "Where are we?" She said, "On first base." I said, "No, we're taking off. This is the first part." She said, "Oh, yeah?" I said, "Yeah, we just left the situations we were in. That was our home plate. First base was a starting of a new beginning. So we left there and went to the second base. We're talking. We got to the second base. We both stood on the second base. I said, "Where are we?" She said, "We're on the second base." I said, "No, babe. We just left Florida. She said, left Florida, we're still here. I said, no, we're leaving Florida. She said, oh yeah, where are we going? I said, to our home. I said, you remember what I said? You want that or you want the home? She said, I want the home, of course. I said, well, we're on the way. So we left second base. We walked to third base. I was in between second and third. I said, "This is a lot of hillies, ain't it?" She said, "No." I said, "Yeah, it is. Think about it." She didn't realize I did little stumbles here and there just to show her. I did all that just to show her it's a bumpy road. Well, when we got to the third base, we stood on third base. I said, "Where are we now?" She said, "On third base." I said, "Yeah, but we are on the road still." She said, "Oh, yeah." I said, "Yeah, think about it. We're not in Florida no more. Where are we?" "We're heading to our home." So we left third base. I said, "Now, we left third base, right?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "Well, by the time we get back to home plate, we will be home." So we got to the back to the home plate. We stood up, both of us stood on the home plate. I said, "Now, babe, where are we?" She said, "I guess we're home." I said, "Exactly." This all became about because we wanted to change our lives. We wanted something new. Now, from the time we left Tampa, we went to Memphis, Tennessee. We got stuck there for a month and a half. I ended up locked up for a whole month on an old charge. I knew I would be out. She was there by herself. Well, before I got locked up, I told her, I took her to a place. I said, "This is where you find me if we get split up." Well, she did. She found me. Well, we went out, went to my hometown called Stuttgart, Stuttgart, Arkansas. It's a little hick town, country. So she met a couple of people in my family, this and that. We were stuck there for a month and a half. We left there in August 3rd, somewhere like that. We got here in Boston, Massachusetts, August 5th, August 6th. I said, "We're home, but we're not home." She said, "What do you mean?" I said, "We're home where we need to be. But in a few months, we will have a home." This is all about changing, wanting something new. We presented it. We wanted it. We didn't talk about it. We did it. That baseball field is what brought us to where we are today. This is real. It's no joke. This is a love story for being clean and sober. Because we wanted a change. The first part 1 of the story is over. Part 2 It's about to begin. She didn't think. My wife looked at the house now. She said, boy, I remember that baseball field. I said, oh yeah? She said, your story that you told me came true. You didn't talk about it, you did it. I said, no, babe, we both did it. I said, how many people you seen do a baseball field story around the bases? She said, not really many. I said, no, you ain't seen that one. I said, you see a lot of unique things, but that baseball field, when we got together, that's a love story. We brought this together. I want the world to know what we have together. That story of the baseball field ended up 13 years together, 10 years of marriage, and our bond still strong. Our love is still strong. Our hearts is the foundation of the home. And we're wanting more of this story. Like I said, this is part 1. Part 2 might come soon. Peace out, people. I just want to share our love story of a story that was started from a baseball field. We love each other. We want this to go further. I love my wife. She loves me. I've seen people do a lot of stories and unique things to be able to bring love in their souls. I just wanted to share that love story through a baseball field that came to reality. Peace out, people. Love you. God bless you.